Do your knees hurt when you stand up, climb stairs, or even just walk across the room? You're not alone. Millions of people over 60 experience knee pain, but here's the good news. It doesn't have to control your life. Most people think knee pain is just part of getting older. That's a myth. The truth is, small, simple exercises and everyday habits can make a huge difference right from your own home. In the next 30 minutes, we'll take a complete journey through knee health, what the knee is, why it hurts, the common mistakes that make it worse, simple daily exercises you can start today, and exactly when you need to see a doctor. So grab a chair, make yourself comfortable, and let's start giving your knees the care they deserve. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to reduce pain, move easier, and protect your knees for years to come. Section 1. WHAT is the knee. The basics. Before we can understand knee pain, we need to understand what the knee actually is. Think of your knee as the largest hinge in your body. It's the joint that connects your thigh bone, the femur, to your shin bone, the tibia. And in front, there's a small triangular bone called the patella, or kneecap, that protects the joint. But it's not just bone. Inside your knee, there are two shaped pieces of cartilage called the menisci. They act like shock absorbers. Every time you take a step, they cushion the impact, so your bones don't grind against each other. There's also a thin layer of smooth cartilage covering the ends of the bones. This is called articular cartilage, and it allows your bones to glide effortlessly when you bend and straighten your leg. Surrounding the knee are ligaments, strong, elastic bands that hold everything together. The four main ligaments keep your knee stable, so it doesn't slide sideways or twist too far. And there are muscles, like your quadriceps in the front of your thigh and your hamstrings in the back, that power every movement. Now, here's the key. All these parts work together in harmony when you're young. But as we age, or if we've had injuries, that harmony can break down. And that's where pain begins. Section 2. Causes of knee pain. So what actually causes knee pain in older adults? Let's break it down into the most common culprits. Number 1. Osteoarthritis. This is the wear and tear form of arthritis. Over the years, the smooth cartilage that covers the ends of your bones can thin out or even disappear in spots. When that happens, bone starts rubbing against bone. It's like having sandpaper where there used to be ice. This leads to stiffness, swelling, and a deep ache, especially after activity or in the morning. Number 2. Tendinitis. Tendons are the cords that attach muscles to bone. The most common one around the knee is the patellar tendon, which connects your kneecap to your shin. When this tendon gets overused, maybe from gardening, walking long distances, or suddenly doing more activity than usual, it becomes inflamed. That's tendinitis. It often causes pain just below the kneecap that worsens when you go up or down stairs. Number 3. Bursitis. Bursae are small, fluid-filled sacs that reduce friction between bones and soft tissues. There are several around the knee. If one of them becomes irritated from repetitive kneeling or a direct blow, it can fill with extra fluid and become swollen and tender. That's bursitis. It often feels like a spongy swelling right in front of the kneecap. Number 4. Meniscus tears. Remember those shaped shock absorbers I mentioned? In older adults, the meniscus becomes more brittle. Something as simple as twisting while getting out of a chair can cause a tear. A torn meniscus can cause sharp pain, catching, or a sensation that your knee is locking and won't straighten. Number 5. Ligament injuries. The ligaments inside the knee can stretch or tear, usually from a sudden twist or fall. This often causes immediate instability, like the knee wants to give way. Number 6. Referred pain. Sometimes the problem isn't in the knee at all. Hip problems, lower back issues, or even foot problems can change the way you walk, putting extra stress on the knee and causing pain. And finally, weak muscles. When the muscles around your knee, especially the quadriceps, are weak, your knee joint has to take more of the load. That extra pressure accelerates wear and tear. Weak hips and core also affect your alignment, throwing off the mechanics of your whole leg. Section 3. Signs and symptoms. Now, How do you know if your knee pain is just a passing ache or something that needs attention? Let's go through the common signs and symptoms. Pain. This is the most obvious, but where you feel it matters. Pain on the inside of the knee might suggest a meniscus tear or osteoarthritis in that compartment. Pain at the front, around the kneecap, often points to patellofemoral pain. That's the runner's knee that affects many older adults when they climb stairs. Pain at the back of the knee can be related to a Baker's cyst, a fluid-filled sac that often comes with arthritis. Swelling. Sometimes your knee looks puffy or feels tight. Mild swelling after activity is common with arthritis. But if swelling comes on suddenly within hours of an injury, that could be a ligament tear or fracture. If it builds slowly over days, it might be fluid from arthritis or a meniscus tear. Stiffness. Many people feel like their knee is rusty when they first get out of bed in the morning. That's typical of osteoarthritis. Usually, it loosens up within 30 minutes. If stiffness lasts longer, it could be a sign of inflammatory arthritis. Instability. Does your knee sometimes feel like it's going to buckle? That's a sign of weakness in the muscles or damage to a ligament. It's a safety risk because it increases your chance of falling, catching or locking. If your knee gets stuck in a bent position or you feel a catch when you straighten it, that often means something is physically blocking the joint, like a piece of torn cartilage. Redness and warmth. If your knee feels hot to the touch and looks red, that could be a sign of infection, gout, or a flare of inflammatory arthritis. Those need medical evaluation. Section 4. WHAT makes it worse. Let's talk about the things that can make knee pain flare up so you can start avoiding them. Excessive weight-bearing activity. Walking for miles on hard pavement, standing for hours in the kitchen, or carrying heavy groceries can overload the joint. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be active. It means you need to balance activity with rest. High-impact movements. Jumping, running on concrete, or sudden twisting motions can aggravate arthritis and irritate tendons. Even activities like tennis or pickleball, if you're not used to them, it can cause a flare. Improper footwear. Worn-out shoes, flat sandals, or shoes without arch support change the way your foot hits the ground, which changes the forces going up into your knee. Muscle tightness. When your hamstrings or calf muscles are tight, they pull on the knee joint, increasing pressure behind the kneecap. A simple daily stretch can make a huge difference. Poor posture. If you lean to one side when you stand, walk with your feet turned out, or have a sway back, your knee has to compensate. Over time, that extra stress adds up. Ignoring early pain. The most common mistake people make is pushing through pain. Pain is your body's warning signal. When you ignore it, minor irritation can turn into chronic inflammation and more damage. Section 5. How to avoid knee pain. Prevention is always better than treatment. So what can you do to keep your knees healthy? Strengthen your quadriceps. Your quads are the front thigh muscles, the most important muscles for knee protection. When they're strong, they act like a natural shock absorber. Simple seated leg raises, straight leg raises on your bed, or mini squats holding onto a chair can build that strength without hurting the joint. Keep moving, but wisely. Motion is lotion for the joints. Gentle, low-impact activities like walking on soft grass, cycling on a stationary bike, water aerobics, or Tai Chi keep your knees lubricated without grinding the cartilage. Maintain a healthy weight. Every extra pound you carry puts about 4 pounds of extra pressure on your knees when you walk. Losing just 10 pounds can reduce the load by 40 pounds with each step. Wear supportive shoes. Invest in shoes with the cushioned sole, good arch support, and a wide toe box. If you have flat feet or high arches, consider custom or over-theckanter orthotics. Your knees will thank you. Warm up before activity. A few minutes of gentle movement like ankle pumps, leg swings, and walking in place prepares the muscles and joints for what's coming. Cold, stiff muscles. Don't protect your knees well. Don't sit for long periods. Sitting for hours makes your hips and knees stiff. Get up every 30 minutes, walk around, and do a few gentle knee bends. It keeps the synovial fluid moving inside the joint. Use assistive devices when needed. There's no shame in using a cane or a walker if you're having a bad day. Using a cane in the opposite hand of your painful knee can reduce the load on that joint by up to 20%. Section 6. Simple solutions and daily routine. Now, let's get practical. Here are simple solutions you can start today, followed by a 5-minute daily routine. Simple solutions. Ice and heat. If your knee is swollen or you've just overdone it, apply an ice pack wrapped in a thin towel for 15 minutes. Ice reduces inflammation and numbs pain. For chronic morning stiffness, a warm pack or warm bath can loosen things up before you start your day. Over-the-counter options. Topical creams containing capsaicin or menthol can provide temporary relief. Oral anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen can help. But check with your doctor first if you have other medical conditions. Compression. A soft knee sleeve can give your knee a sense of stability and may reduce mild swelling. It also reminds you to be mindful of your movement. Just make sure it's not so tight that it restricts circulation. Elevation. When you're sitting or lying down, prop your leg up on a stool or pillow. Elevating your knee helps fluid drain away and reduces swelling. Proper footwear. As we said, good shoes matter. Even around the house, wear supportive slippers rather than going barefoot on hard floors. Now, the daily routine. Do this every morning. It takes about 5 minutes and can make a world of difference. Ankle pumps. While sitting or lying down, point your toes down, then pull them up toward your shin. Do 10 slow reps. This gets the circulation going. Seated knee extension. Sit tall in a chair. Straighten one leg. Squeeze your thigh muscle. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. 10 times each leg. Straight leg raise. Lie on your back. Bend one knee. Foot flat. Keep the other leg straight. Tighten your thigh muscle and lift the straight leg to the height of the bent knee. Hold 3 seconds. Lower. Slowly. 10 times each leg. Hamstring stretch. Still on your back. Loop a towel or belt under your foot. Gently pull the straight leg toward you until you feel a stretch behind your thigh. Hold for 20 seconds. Repeat 3 times each leg. Mini squat with chair. Stand holding the back of a sturdy chair. Slowly bend your knees as if you're going to sit down, but only go halfway. Rise back up. Do 10 repetitions. Do this routine gently, without forcing. If any movement causes sharp pain, skip it or reduce the range. Your knees aren't just affected by movement, they're also influenced by your lifestyle and what you eat. Making small changes at home can reduce inflammation and protect your joints. First, let's talk about weight management. Every extra pound you carry puts extra pressure on your knees, roughly 4 times the weight with every step. Even losing 10 pounds can take 40 pounds of pressure off each knee. Walking, gentle cycling, and water exercises are excellent ways to stay active without straining your joints. Next, let's look at foods that help your knees. Anti-inflammatory foods are your best friends. Fresh vegetables like spinach and broccoli, fruits like berries, salmon, or other fatty fish rich in omega-3, nuts, and olive oil. These foods help reduce joint inflammation and pain. At the same time, try to limit processed foods like fried meals, sugary drinks, and excess salt because they can increase inflammation and slow down recovery. Finally, don't forget hydration. Drinking enough water keeps the cartilage in your knees healthy and cushions your joints as you move. By combining these small lifestyle and diet habits with the exercises we've covered, you're giving your knees a strong advantage, helping them stay mobile, strong, and pain-free for years to come. Section 7. When to see a doctor. Most knee pain can be managed with self-care, but there are times when you absolutely need to see a healthcare professional. Don't delay if you experience any of these. Inability to bear weight. If you can't put any weight on your leg without severe pain, or your leg buckles when you try. Visible deformity. Your knee looks bent, crooked, or the kneecap seems out of place. Sudden, large swelling. The knee balloons up within a few hours, especially after an injury. Feverness, warmth. These can be signs of infection or gout. Infection in a joint is an emergency. Locking or catching. Your knee gets stuck and you can't straighten it, or it catches repeatedly when you walk. Pain that doesn't improve. You've tried rest, ice, and gentle activity for 2 weeks, but it's getting worse. Night pain that wakes you. Pain that disturbs your sleep can sometimes indicate a more serious issue, including, rarely, a tumor. Your doctor may recommend X-rays to look at the bones and joint space, or an MRI to see soft tissues like cartilage and ligaments. They might also suggest physical therapy, which is often the best treatment for knee problems. Physical therapists teach you specific exercises to strengthen the muscles around your knee and improve your walking pattern. Your knees carry you through life. They've gotten you this far, and with the right care, they'll keep you moving for many years to come. Remember, the key is a combination of strong muscles, smart activity choices, good footwear, and listening to your body. Don't ignore pain, respond to it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other seniors find this information too. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll be covering lower back pain in the same detail, what causes it, how to avoid it, and simple daily routines to keep your back strong. Take care of those knees.